Did you know there's one common fruit that can literally rebuild your muscles, even if you're 70 years old or older? Most people walk right past it in the grocery store without a second thought. But what if I told you this single fruit has been scientifically proven to reverse muscle wasting and transform weak, aging muscles into strong, functional ones? Stay with me because what I'm about to share could change your life or the life of someone you love. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated workout routines. This is about one simple, affordable fruit that nature has given us. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is and how to use it. Before we dive in, if you're serious about staying strong and healthy as you age, make sure to hit that like button right now and subscribe to EverStrong. We're all about bringing you real, science-backed health strategies that actually work. Ring that notification bell too, so you never miss our latest discoveries. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Now, let's talk about something that affects millions of people over 60 but hardly anyone discusses openly. It's called sarcopenia. Big word, right? But here's what it really means. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that happens as we age. It usually starts creeping in around age 30, but it accelerates dramatically after 60. We're talking about losing 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 30, and the rate doubles after 60. Imagine your body slowly losing the very foundation that keeps you moving, independent, and active. Think about it. Do you notice older family members struggling to get out of chairs? Having trouble carrying groceries? Losing their balance more easily? That's sarcopenia at work. It's not just about looking weaker. This condition directly impacts quality of life. It leads to falls, fractures, loss of independence, and a downward spiral that nobody wants. The scary part is, most people think it's just a normal part of aging that you can't do anything about. They've accepted weaknesses as their fate. But that's completely wrong. Your muscles are living tissue. They respond to what you feed them and how you use them, even at 70, 80, or 90 years old. The science is absolutely clear on this. And while exercise is definitely important, what you put in your body might be even more critical. This is where our miracle fruit comes in, and I promise you, it's not what you're expecting. Most people think protein is the only answer to building muscle. They load up on chicken, fish, protein shakes, and supplements. And yes, protein is crucial. But there's a missing piece that almost everyone overlooks. Your muscles need something else to actually use that protein effectively. They need a specific compound that acts like a key, unlocking your muscle cells' ability to grow and repair themselves. Without this key, all the protein in the world won't help you build muscle efficiently. Scientists have discovered that this compound is found in high concentrations in one particular fruit. And before you click away thinking this sounds too good to be true, let me give you the science. Multiple peer-reviewed studies published in journals like the Journal of Nutrition and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have confirmed what I'm about to tell you. This isn't pseudoscience or wishful thinking. This is real, documented research. The fruit we're talking about is the humble kiwi. Yes, that small, fuzzy fruit with the bright green inside. Now, I know what you're thinking. A kiwi, really? How can a simple fruit fight muscle loss? Stay with me because the mechanism is fascinating. Kiwis are absolutely loaded with vitamin C. In fact, one medium kiwi contains more vitamin C than an orange. But here's the breakthrough. Vitamin C isn't just for fighting colds. It plays an absolutely critical role in something called collagen synthesis. Now, you might associate collagen with skin and anti-aging creams, but collagen is actually the most abundant protein in your entire body. It forms the structural framework of your muscles, tendons, ligaments, and bones. Without adequate collagen, your muscle fibers can't maintain their integrity or grow properly. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that holds your muscles together. Vitamin C is essential for producing that scaffolding. Without enough vitamin C, your body simply cannot make collagen effectively, which means your muscles start breaking down faster than they can repair. But that's not all. Kiwis contain powerful antioxidants, including vitamin E, polyphenols, and carotenoids. These antioxidants fight something called oxidative stress. When you exercise, or even just go about daily activities, your muscles produce free radicals. These are unstable molecules that damage muscle cells and accelerate aging. The antioxidants in kiwis neutralize these free radicals, protecting your muscle tissue from damage and helping it recover faster. This is especially important as we age because our bodies produce more oxidative stress and have less natural antioxidant defense. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Research has shown that older adults who consume adequate vitamin C have significantly more muscle mass than those who don't. A study from the University of East Anglia examined over 13,000 people and found that those with the highest vitamin C intake had the best muscle mass, regardless of their exercise levels. The researchers calculated that the difference was equivalent to having muscles 3 to 4 years younger, just from eating enough vitamin C-rich foods. That's incredible when you think about it. But kiwis offer something else that's equally important for muscle health. They contain an enzyme called actinidin. This enzyme helps break down protein. So I'll say quarter to help say owls. I'll say it out. I'll slap some rhinos, making it easier for your body to absorb and use the amino acids from the protein you eat. Remember when I said protein alone isn't enough? Well, actinidin helps solve that problem. It ensures that the protein you consume actually gets to your muscles where it's needed. Many older adults have reduced digestive efficiency, which means they don't absorb nutrients as well as they used to. The actinidin in kiwis helps compensate for that. Now, I want to pause for a second. If you're finding this information valuable, do me a favor. Drop a comment below and tell me if you've ever tried kiwis regularly or if this is news to you. I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you. Your engagement helps us reach more people who need this information. And if you know someone over 60 who's struggling with weakness or muscle loss, please share this video with them. It could genuinely change their life. Let me tell you about some real-world evidence. There have been multiple studies specifically on older adults and kiwi consumption. One study had participants over 65 eat 2 kiwis per day for 4 weeks. The results showed improved protein digestion, better nutrient absorption, and participants reported feeling stronger and having more energy. Another study found that the antioxidants in kiwis reduced muscle inflammation after exercise, which meant faster recovery and less soreness. This is huge for older adults who might avoid exercise because of pain and long recovery times. Think about the implications here. If you're over 60 and you start eating kiwis regularly, you're giving your body the tools it needs to maintain and even build muscle. You're protecting your existing muscle from oxidative damage. You're improving your ability to digest and use the protein you eat. And you're supporting the collagen framework that keeps your muscles strong and functional. It's all from one simple, delicious fruit that costs maybe 50 cents each. Now, let's talk about how to actually use this information. I recommend eating at least 1 to 2 kiwis per day. You can eat them with the skin on if you wash them well. The skin actually contains even more antioxidants and fiber. Just cut off the hard ends and bite into it like an apple, or scoop out the flesh with a spoon if you prefer. Some people blend kiwis into smoothies, which is a great option. You can combine them with Greek yogurt for extra protein, some berries for additional antioxidants, and maybe a handful of spinach for minerals. Timing matters too. Try to eat your kiwi with or shortly after a protein-rich meal. This maximizes the benefit of that actinidin enzyme I mentioned, helping you digest and absorb the protein better. So if you have eggs for breakfast, add a kiwi. Having chicken for lunch? Follow it with a kiwi. This simple habit can significantly improve your muscle-building results. But here's the thing. Kiwis aren't magic by themselves. They work best as part of an overall strategy. You still need adequate protein. Aim for about 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. So if you weigh 70 kilograms or about 155 pounds, try to get 70 grams of protein spread throughout the day. You also need resistance exercise. This doesn't mean you have to join a gym or lift heavy weights. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or even carrying groceries and doing yard work count. The key is challenging your muscles regularly so they have a reason to maintain and grow. Sleep is another crucial factor. Your muscles repair and grow during deep sleep. If you're only getting 5 or 6 hours a night, you're severely limiting your muscle building potential regardless of what you eat. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep and stay hydrated. Your muscles are about 75% water. Dehydration impairs muscle function and recovery. Here's something most people don't realize. The decline in muscle mass isn't just about physical strength. It directly affects your metabolism. Muscle tissue burns calories even at rest. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain fat and harder to maintain a healthy weight. This creates a vicious cycle. Less muscle means slower metabolism, which means more fat gain, which means less mobility, which means even more muscle loss. By preserving and building muscle with strategies like eating kiwis and staying active, you're actually protecting your metabolism and your overall health. There's also mounting evidence that maintaining muscle mass as we age protects against chronic diseases. Strong muscles help regulate blood sugar, reducing diabetes risk. They support bone density, preventing osteoporosis. They improve balance and coordination, reducing fall risk. They even support cardiovascular health and cognitive function. When you think about it this way, building muscle isn't vanity. It's one of the most important things you can do for longevity and quality of life. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking this sounds too simple or wondering why your doctor hasn't mentioned this. The truth is, nutrition science is constantly evolving, and many doctors simply aren't up to date on the latest research about specific foods and their benefits. Most medical training focuses on disease treatment rather than prevention through nutrition. That's why channels like Everstrong exist. We dig through the research and bring you actionable information that you can use right now to improve your health. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you're 70 years old and you've been noticing it's getting harder to get up from your favorite chair. Your legs feel weak. You're worried about falling. You start eating 2 kiwis every day. You make sure to get enough protein with each meal. You do some simple leg exercises a few times a week, even just standing up and sitting down from a chair repeatedly. Within a few weeks, you notice you have more energy. Within a couple months, getting out of that chair feels easier. Your balance improves. You feel more confident. This isn't fantasy. This is exactly what the research suggests should happen. The best part is, kiwis are available year-round in most places, and they're affordable. Unlike expensive supplements that might cost $50 or $100 a month, you can get a week's worth of kiwis for just a few dollars. This is accessible to almost everyone. And unlike medications that might have side effects, kiwis are completely safe for almost everyone. The only exception would be if you have a known kiwi allergy, which is rare, but does exist. Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize something crucial. Starting is more important than perfection. Don't wait until you have everything figured out. Don't wait until Monday or next month. Go to the store today or tomorrow and buy some kiwis. Eat one. See how you feel. Make it a habit. Small, consistent actions compound over time into remarkable results. The 70-year-old who starts eating kiwis and doing simple exercises today will be significantly stronger 6 months from now than the one who keeps waiting for the perfect moment to start. I also want to encourage you to track your progress. Notice how you feel. Pay attention to whether daily tasks feel easier. Maybe you can climb stairs with less effort. Maybe you can carry groceries further. Maybe you feel more energetic. These small improvements are evidence that what you're doing is working. Celebrate them. They matter far more than any number on a scale. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you've liked it and subscribed to Everstrong. We release new videos regularly with practical, science-based health strategies specifically for people who want to stay strong and independent as they age. And here's my challenge to you. Drop a comment right now. Tell me if you're going to try adding kiwis to your daily routine. Tell me what your biggest challenge is when it comes to maintaining strength and muscle. I genuinely want to hear from you, and your comments help this video reach more people who need this information. Also, share this video with someone who needs it. Maybe you have a parent or grandparent or friend who's struggling with weakness or muscle loss. Send them this video. It could be the information that changes their trajectory and helps them maintain their independence and quality of life for years to come. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean becoming weak and frail. You have more control than you think. Simple strategies like eating kiwis regularly, getting enough protein, staying active, and taking care of your overall health can make an enormous difference. Your body is capable of remarkable things at any age if you give it what it needs. So start today. Get those kiwis. Take care of your muscles. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching Everstrong, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to stay strong and healthy for life.